24th of July 2013 was the 70th anniversary of the Operation Comora, during which the Allies for the first time applied a so-called carpet bombing. The operation lasted 1 week and represented historically the heaviest bombing rate. I wanted to visualize the sights the pilots had, and therefore I tried to fly over Hamburg approximately on the routes used by the bombers. The journey started in Peenemünde. Taking off from the airport of Peenemünde. Exactly the same way as the German military aircraft were taking off from here during World War II and the East German and Soviet aircraft during the Cold War. We wanted to turn right to fly alongside the coast, but the tower turned us back to avoid our overflying a bird sanctuary on the beaches, so you can see our hesitation before we turned inland. To the right is the river Peene, which separates the island of Usedom from the mainland. Further to the east, the island is split by the German-Polish border. I couldn't resist making a 360-degree turn. The landscape and the weather were so beautiful. We had dinner the evening before at this marina of Karlshagen. One more 360-degree turn over the harbor and the submarine in Peenemünde, and we flew away towards Warnemünde in the northwest. The river Warnow enters the Baltic Sea here. During the communist times, Warnemünde was a very popular destination for East German as well as Czech tourists. Landing on the grass airfield of Heist at Hamburg. The two airports which we originally selected for our landing were closed, so we were happy to find this one for our landing. We got fuel here and a funny looking sausage for lunch. To the right you can see the Airbus factory airport, where the A320 aircraft as well as the largest passenger aircraft in the world, A380, get delivered to their customers. We wanted to land here, but we didn't get a permission from the airport despite the fact it was Saturday and there was no traffic. First sights of Hamburg. The pilots of the American bombers who flew here during the day in July 1943 must have had a similar view. This is the center of Hamburg, which was completely bombed out also for the reason that the St. Nicholas Church Tower, located here, was used by the bombers as a goal and orientation marker. Here you can see the newly built railway and road bridges across the river Elbe. The former ones were destroyed during the bombing raids. Here the river Elbe flows into the North Sea. The island of Helgoland lies about 50 kilometers to the north from here. Plane spotters on the beach just below the approach pass to the Helgoland Airport runway 33. Most probably they didn't appreciate how difficult it was to keep the little aircraft stable in the high winds. If they did know, I'm sure they would not have stood in the way. During our departure from Helgoland, a seagull nearly destroyed our pitot tube. Fortunately, it missed it by an inch. I was so excited flying around so close to the beautiful island that I forgot to retract the undercarriage. To fly around the island took about 5 minutes. We repeated it twice and then we flew away towards the heavy clouds over the mainland. The weather was getting worse, so we had to rush a bit and gradually descend to remain under the cloud base. Approaching Bremen, which was also a target of many Allied bombing raids. Their objective was to destroy the oil refineries, the submarine production plants, the aircraft factory, as well as the big river harbor. The airport of Bremen is very close to the city center. The landing at Braunschweig was a bit windy.